Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to bulk create social media posts for the various social media channels that you have access to. So in one of the previous videos, we explained that we do have a social media planner built into your Property Funnel CRM. So if you log into your CRM and you click on marketing, click on social planner, and then what you can see at the bottom here is CSV. So you'll be able to see the kinds of posts that have been generated from a CSV. So what does the CSV allow us to do? Well, ordinarily we would have to go through the calendar format and create posts one for one. With the CSV, we can upload up to 90 posts. That means 90 specific posts independent of the social channel. So you can create 90 posts for the channels that you have access to. So how do we upload a CSV and what is the format of that CSV? So what I've gone and done is I've created a CSV training sheet in order for you to basically grab the template and then input your own data. So I'm going to show you how to use that CSV in a second. But the first thing I want to do is I'm going to show you how to get to the ability to upload via CSV. So what you're going to do inside the social planner, once you've connected your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter accounts, etc., you're going to click on Add New Post. And when you click on this blue button, you're going to see Upload from CSV. When you do that, you can still download the sample CSV file, but I've made it a lot easier. Instead of you going to download the CSV file, I've created a file that is in Excel format that you can then convert to CSV once you're done. So what you can see here is a few important things. The date format has to be year, month, day, hour, minute, seconds. So it has to be the 24-hour format. In the text column, it'll support caption and hashtags. In the link column, the open graph meta tag accepts only one link. So what does this mean? So if you share a link to an article, for example, on a website, the post will generally produce an open graph meta image of what the website's meta image is. So you've done that before, where you've set up a link from a Property 24 article, for example, and then without you needing to add an image, it already pre-generates an image for you that's part of that article's meta tags. And then in the image and video column, it accepts multiple images and videos with a comma-separated value. And for GIF, it will support one GIF only. CSV import supports up to 90 posts per CSV right now. Okay, so before we import our CSV here, let me take you to the social planner CSV template. So what I've done for you here is I've created at least the first beginning blocks to help you put the data that you need into these columns. Now, as explained earlier, keep these as is because this is what the system's going to read. So don't change the heading, but you're welcome to change the date and time for your posts when you want them to go out. So basically this will go out on the 23rd of November at 11:23, the 15th of December, and the 25th of December at 1 p.m. The content, you can create any sort of content to accompany your post. So you write your content here, whatever it may be. Remember, this is the open graph meta URL. So this is that image that you see as part of an article. So if you're quoting an article, for example, a Property 24 article, what you would do is you would put the link to that article right here. The image URLs, you can grab an image URL either from a free source, or you can grab an image URL from Property Funnels itself, and I'll show you how to do that too. The GIF, you can go to, for example, Tenor will have GIFs available to you, and then any video URLs. Again, you could use a YouTube video here, but remember, YouTube and Facebook, etc., do not play well, so you would need a self-hosted video to put into this column right here. So how do we get the image URLs and the video URLs here? How do we self-host these? So what I'll do now is I'm going to hop into this and I'm going to cancel so that I can show you where your image library is. So scroll either to sites or inside settings, but sites is a lot easier. Click on sites, click on media, open your media library, and you'll see here's an image. So you can either upload an image to your media library from your desktop or wherever it's coming in from, as well as a video. So inside this folder, I've got some self-hosted videos in here too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the first image. I'm going to click on home. I'm going to go to this image, and I want the URL of this image. So what you're going to do is you're going to right click, and you're going to click on the get link. It's going to copy it to your clipboard. You're going to hop back to your CSV file, and over here by the image URL, you're going to paste that there. Okay, and then in terms of the video URL, over here, we'll just use this one as an example. Go back into your account. You can also drag a raw video into your account and then get the URL. So I've already got one here. So I'm going to grab this one. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to get the link. Then I'm going to go to the CSV file and I'm going to replace this one. Like that. Okay, so what we've got now is we've got our own self-hosted video and we've got our self-hosted URL. Now what I'm going to do is, if I'm happy with this and I'm happy with the dates and times, etc., in the meantime, I'm going to go and do a download CSV. But what I want you to do when you get this file, this will be at the bottom of this video. Click on File and then make a copy. So you're not going to have the rights to edit this file, but what you can do is you can go to File, make a copy, and then it's something that you keep on your side in your own Google Drive. So I'm not going to create a copy. I'm going to click on download. So when you have this in your own folder or in your own drive and you've completed your social channel or your social media posts, images, GIFs, video URLs, images, any meta URLs too, Open Graph meta URLs, as well as posts and times and dates. So once you've got this whole thing complete, remember you can have up to 90, so right down to the bottom almost. And you're happy with it, you're going to click on File, Download, and you're going to choose CSV, so comma separated values. So click on that. What it will do is it will download in your browser and it will stay there. So this is going to be convenient for us in a second. Now I'm going to go back into the account. Remember, I've gotten all my images and all my videos that I needed. I'm going to go back and then I'm going to just click back here again. I'm going to scroll back down to Marketing, Social Planner, click on Add New Post, Upload from CSV, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this one that I just downloaded in. Click on Next. Then you get to choose the social channels. In this account, I only have one channel, so I've only got this Lazy Agent Facebook page. And if you need to send this for approval, for example, if you're working with a team and you require approval, you can click send for approval and then select who the approver is that needs to approve this before it gets processed and uploaded. But if that's not a requirement, you're going to click on Process CSV. And then down here, under the CSV, you're going to see it in progress. So what you should do now is, while it's busy processing, so basically it's taking all the data that you've got in here and it's processing it based on the times and dates, and it's basically pulling all of this data that you've got in your hosted videos into the posts. So if we go back in, just give it about 5 to 10 minutes depending on how much data you've got in there, but image and video URLs add a lot of extra data requirements, so do be prepared to sometimes wait for up to 20 to 30 minutes for this to be completed. When this is completed, what you're going to do is you're going to have a button like this that says Review and Schedule. So click on Review and Schedule. And if you want to see the posts, they will be in these little blocks here. So if you want to click on this one to see what it looks like, you can expand it. You can see the social channels it's going to, as well as the post itself. If you click on this one, you'll see this one is just a basic GIF. This one is a video. And then this one is also a self-hosted video. So when you're happy with these, what you can then do is you can make sure, you can see currently they are in draft. So what you could do here is go back to the post, and what you're going to do is you're going to click on post, schedule post, and I'm going to just schedule it out. So I'm going to leave that one as a scheduled post. This one I'm going to also post. Make it there. So I'm going to keep these as scheduled posts, and I'm going to leave these two in draft. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on import posts. I'm just going to ask you, are you sure? And what you'll see then is an importing tab or notification. Once it's imported, it's going to have a completed status with a green tick. Then what you're going to see, if you click on scheduled posts, you'll be able to see the posts that have been scheduled and the source that they came in from. So these are the CSV uploads. You're going to be able to see which ones are still in draft. Again, these are the CSVs. Is there anything that's requiring approval? Nothing right now. All posts. This includes those that are scheduled, in draft, as well as the ones that have previously been published too. So that is how easy it is to, from a CSV file, create and automate your social media posts months into advance. Okay, sorry about that, but there's one more thing that I forgot to show you. Was this date format is very specific. So in the previous video, I just showed you by the dates, and they were slash separated, and the date and the time was correct, but they were not slash, they were not dash separated. So your date has to be dash separated. So I've recreated this sheet for you so that these are dash separated. So should you do something like this, it'll dash separate them all, and then obviously the times will update. So again, the 24-hour format needs to be in correctly. So it will be, for example, like 08 00 if you want this post to go out on the 27th of December at 8 a.m. So just make sure that the date is dash separated, and that way when you get into your social planner and you go to your CSV, and when you click on review and schedule, this is now a per example, over here you will see the date that you've selected in your CSV. This one was a slash separated CSV that came in, and this is why it didn't pick up the dates correctly. So this was just a formatting issue from Excel. So this is how Excel normally formats its dates. So just be sure that you override the date format that Excel does for you. And I've gone and created the right date format for you here on this sheet, so that you can just start to populate and update the month and the day, as well as the year and the times manually that way. So yeah, I hope that helps. Let me know if you've got any questions.